I'm going to pan onto you now.
Okay, dropping it down. Okay, who's the smart ass? Got there before I could, huh? Okay, welcome, children of Hearn. Well, oh my God, there's so much to cover. So much to cover. I want to deal a lot between this human experience some of you have already formulated your secret place, your spiritual place, where you meditate and where you can work on the spirit. We've dealt with the most important things that you can use, your most important tool you can use, which is of course your wand. I have two wands. I have a crystal wand and I have my shaman wand, which I like very much. Now, right through this series, I'm trying to give you different things that you can do. Some of you practice them, some of you don't. Now, we have our own tracer, which of course is Shadow Dancer. But Shadow Dancer, tracing comes from within you. I can't tell you how to do it. I can't do a ritual and say, yeah, you now can go and trace these missing children. This has to come from you. You have to get out maps. You have to use your pendant. You have to scry. Everything at your disposal. Because that is what the masters have told me you are here for. This is your thing. I want you as well all to learn to communicate with the animal kingdom. Because if you look at some of the videos and pictures that have been done on the wildlife park, you'll find there is a communication between Dark Raven One and the animals. Even at the buffalo, there is a strong communication with the animals. Now, they cannot communicate if they fear you. If they don't fear you, they will communicate quite freely. The two of them are going to set off, and they're heading off next week to Dublin Zoo. They want to photograph the heffalumps and polar bears and tigers and things like that. So we're looking forward to seeing what they bring back. There's many things I could explain to you. I could tell you about the I Ching. I'm not going to because it's complicated and it takes a while to adjust to this. But there are things in shaman work, in the work of a shaman, that's important. One of the main importance is a morning ritual. I don't mean get out of bed, have a wash, shave, whatever you're doing, and doing breakfast. That's not the ritual. The ritual is to go outside. I don't care whether it's snowing, raining, or what it's doing. But when you're outside, raise your hands up, breathe in deep, focus on air, on nice breath, prana, coming through you, down through your body, down through your legs, down into the earth. You do this 3 times. It's called salutation to the sun. This should be a habit. Some of you have done, been to shaman classes, you should already know this. It should be a force of habit. This attunes you to the spiritual world. It attunes you to the spirit of earth so that you're more equipped to face the problems of the day, if there is problems. Remember, you're on this realm to learn. It's like a glorified schoolyard, if you like. Don't get it into your heads, this is home, this is where I belong. Oh, no. No, it's not. Now, we have learned a valuable lesson. Now, we found that in certain places, buildings going on, and people that have bought houses are being put under compulsory purchase order. In other words, they either got to sell to the government, or they're putting in another house which the government chooses. Now, some of these people have spent all their lives in these houses. It's home, it's their little castle. It goes to remind you that you own nothing on this earth. Nothing. The very land that you think you buy and own, you do not own. It can be taken off you like that. So how can you own it? The Native Americans were correct on this. Heed them, for their great wisdom speaks truth. Again, we talk of different realms, and I try to explain again the different frequencies that are involved. What happens if this world, a big asteroid, comes out of the asshole of nowhere and gives us a mighty bang, kills everything on the earth? Whoa, big deal. So what happens? I'll tell you what happens. Some of you will go to what they call the New Earth. This planet is a bit bigger than, well, it's about twice the size of Earth, isn't it, Adrian?
I think so, yeah.
And it is complete Earth conditions. This is New Earth. Some of you will be reborn there. Others will go to the higher realms. And it's important that you understand this. When people talk so much ascension, what are they talking about? Why the hell do you want to ascend? Graduate first. When all the lessons are to be learned, you graduate. Then you go to Imani. From Imani, you go to the higher planes. Let me make that perfectly clear. It occupies the same space that you're in now. You're just in a low frequency. They're at a higher frequency. Did you know that you cannot see spirit unless it drops its vibration down so that you can see it? Because it vibrates at such a high frequency. The higher the realm, the higher the vibration. So we must understand that. There are, can you remember how many worlds there are that are the same as Earth? Adrian, can you remember?
There's thousands of them.
Oh, I know, there's a few thousand of them. That's just in our galaxy alone.
Yeah. They just tell me there's another galaxies.
Where water is abundant, air is abundant, life is abundant. They talk of beings from Sirius. I like to know how they can live on the sun that is 3 times the size of Earth.
Yeah, that would be a great idea.
Yeah, that'd be a good trick.
Yeah, it would.
They talk of man from Venus. Again, Venus is an inferno.
Yeah, I'd love to see humans living on there.
I cannot see man surviving on an carbon dioxide inferno. Mercury, forget it. So, excuse me. Now, you must, it's so simple. It's not rocket science. It's simple logic. There are so many on sites that say, oh, they channel this God, they channel that God. They channel beings from outer space. Some of them actually do, by the way. But very, very few. Very few. They make a lot of money out of it. What's the name of that medium, Adrian, that got caught out?
Derek O'Connor.
Derek O'Connor. Yeah, that's a joke. He comes on wearing a silk shirt and a silk suit, freshly permed hair, and he's been caught out so many times. But clever man. He brings in the bacon, more than the bacon. He earns big money. But he isn't what I call a good medium. And there are several like this. A true medium, a true shaman, is not on this earth to line his pockets with money from others. He's on this earth to try and help. He is a servant. He's here to serve the people. Now, I know for a fact Cornunus has got a special message for you all when I channel him tomorrow. But it takes a lot out of me, so I cannot do these videos and channel at the same time. It is too crushing. Now, like me, I'm undated with books. Books are everywhere in this house. They're all over the bloody place. And I keep getting more. So your best solution, I think, here is what my son has said. Get yourself a e-reader.
Especially the Kindle, that's great.
I can get a Kindle.
The thing I like about it is that you can download books and it's always there for you. Even if you lose your Kindle, you can always get another one. And
well, it's the same with the Apple iPad as well.
It's
exactly the same. And which I use. And the Sony e-reader, which I use. So, get yourself one of these. My God, I wondered what that was for a minute. Sorry, folks.
It's a David Beckham song.
Oh my God, let me turn that off a minute. That would drive me insane. Get yourself an e-reader. Some of them cost very little. Some of them are more expensive. Like Dark Raven one has got her eyes on the Galaxy Tab, which I hope to get her for her birthday. I'm saving like mad because, after all, I'm only a pensioner, so I have to save every penny to get what I have to get for other people, for my family. So we are getting now the Galaxy Tab.
You've hit 14 minutes.
And I've hit 14 minutes. Big Mouth is at me again.
Well, I've been kind enough to give you an extra 4 minutes.
Oh, thrills! Oh, stop aching heart. Okay. Thank you for listening to me. Merry we have met, but merry we part, to merry meet again. Very soon. Namaste, Om Shanti.